Sprout began as a simple idea, a way to help photographers make a living doing what they love. Today, that idea has grown into this global community with photographers like you using Sprout to invoice over $1.5 billion in business. You're not just following your passion, but you're building a sustainable career from it. And that's no easy feat. It takes more than just pretty pictures to do that. So I want to take a minute and speak for our entire team here at Sprout when I say that you should be really proud of yourself and your accomplishments. Like you, I understand those complexities and the challenges and the rewards of running a photography business. As a photographer 10 years ago, I saw a gap in how we as photographers ran our businesses. I realized how messy it was, how unnecessarily complex it was, and how unstreamlined it was. So I set out to solve that problem. And that journey from my home studio in Ontario, Canada, has led to what Sprout is today, a successful and supportive community of photographers. I've made incredible relationships along the way, and I've shared some amazing experiences. For a moment, let's just pause and talk about this reality that we've all faced, though, recently. The past few years have tested us in ways that I don't think any of us could have anticipated. Running a business post-pandemic, especially in an industry as deeply affected as ours, has required resilience like never before. And I'm not just talking about Sprout. I've felt this on a personal level as well. Over the years, last few years, I've pursued different protocols and rhythms and routines that have sort of become non-negotiable parts of my life, helping me build the resilience needed for my business and for my mental and my physical health. I've lost 100 pounds, I've raced a dozen triathlons, I've completed a half Ironman, and I've done 2 marathons. And just as I needed systems and protocols and rhythms and partnership and accountability and support to keep pushing forward with my personal pursuits, to stay focused and resilient and encouraged, I recognized that Sprout needed a similar partnership. Finding the right resource for Sprout would be just as important as it has been for my journey, so that we could keep growing and evolving no matter the challenges that we face. I mentioned the other day in a post and in an email that being a small team at Sprout can sometimes create bottlenecks. You see, too much responsibility sometimes falls on too few people. And I recognize that what got us here over the last 10 years wouldn't get us to where you want us to go. So 18 months ago, I began searching for the right partnership to finally give Sprout the resources that it needs to serve you better. Throughout the years, there have been many offers for buyouts and partnerships and mergers, but none of them aligned with our values and missions. None knew the nuances of the photography industry, and I never wanted to be just another tech startup M&A story. And most importantly, none of these opportunities understood how special our small team at Sprout was. Until now. I'm excited to announce that Sprout Studio is officially joining the Freedom family of brands. You may know Jake and Ryan from the Freedom Group with their companies Freedom Edits and Freedom Albums and Freedom Print Lab. Well, Sprout Studio is joining that family. This new partnership is about giving you the resources, the support, the tools that you expect and deserve from an all-in-one business management software. With Freedom, my team and I have found a partner who shares our vision, empowering photographers like you to build a successful and fulfilling business while giving you time back to focus on what you love most. I've mentioned before, and this announcement was initially going to wait until January, with Sprout operating as usual until then. We didn't want to create any sense of uncertainty during your busy season, especially when there was nothing but positive change on the horizon. But we decided to bring you fully into the loop now because transparency and honesty and authenticity are cornerstones of how I've built Sprout and the traits that I know that you've come to love in us. So I'm excited to celebrate this new chapter alongside you, sharing the anticipation and excitement for all the good things that are to come. Under the Freedom umbrella, we are committed to growing Sprout to new heights and bringing you the most incredible software that you could ever dream of. And now we finally have the resources to actually be able to do this efficiently and effectively. Let's hop into some of the highlights of what that actually looks like. First of all, the Sprout team that you've come to know and love isn't changing. We're all here for you. In fact, we're actually adding more people and resources into the mix to serve you better starting today. We are tripling our development and QA team over the coming months to ensure that the software is the most stable and growing platform to serve you better than ever. And as we grow, we will continue to scale our support team to support you in the same ways that you're used to and provide any extra resources that you may need to start utilizing all the features that we have now and the ones that we're building. And speaking of which, we've created a new roadmap for Sprout based on everything that you have asked for. And we're going to be sharing that soon. And for those of you who have completed the survey that we sent out, you're a big part of this. So first of all, thank you. If you haven't completed the survey, then we're going to link it here so that you can go ahead and fill that out. What excites us most is that we're already making progress on this roadmap, and the team is going to be sharing more details about what that looks like specifically for you very, very shortly. Jake McCarthy, who's Freedom's CEO, and Ryan Welch, their COO, will be joining us in this next chapter of Sprout. With Jake stepping in as CEO, I'll now focus even more on the parts of Sprout that connect directly to you. Together, we are committed to Sprout's future. Our visions align, and Jake's energy and fresh perspective bring a really exciting roadmap honoring everything that Sprout stands for. Just as Sprout came from me scratching my own itch and recognizing challenges in my own business, Freedom was born from theirs. So it's really the perfect partnership. And as photographers themselves, they understand the unique challenges of our industry. So this partnership is a huge step towards growth and innovation and comes with a matched dedication to helping you as a photographer succeed. Now, to be clear, what's next for me? Well, first of all, let me just say I'm not going anywhere. Sorry. Despite the rumors on, Facebook or Instagram or whatever, I am not retiring. I am not going full-time into triathlon training, although that maybe kind of sounds like it would be an interesting pursuit. I'm still here, and I'm more committed than ever with you, with Sprout, with Freedom. I'm going to remain focused on building our community, on teaching, and on making sure that you are fully supported on every step of your photography journey. This transition does allow me to scale back the intense hours that I've kept since starting Sprout 10 years ago, allowing me to sort of share some responsibilities and bring even more positive changes for our users and for our team. With Jake's leadership and under the Freedom family of brands, Sprout has access to more resources, a bolder vision, and a stronger team than ever. So this shift also allows me to be a little bit more present as a husband and a father to my 3 young kids, while still ensuring that Sprout is better equipped than ever to serve you. In 2024, you experienced what we called Sprout Now. Well, you could consider this next phase Sprout Forward. This means forward-thinking innovation with you at the center of it, building features that enhance your business and give you even more freedom to focus on what you love. We're kicking things off with 3 exciting feature releases already in the pipeline. We're going to be sharing more about that soon, but let's just say that they include some of our most requested features to date, and I couldn't be more excited to unveil those. I recently sat down with Jake to discuss this transition, his vision for Sprout, and everything ahead. So let's transition over to that conversation and welcome him to our Sprout Studio community.
Hey Brian, thanks so much for the warm introduction. I'm very excited to chat today and speak to everyone here who's watching. So excited to dive in.
If we kind of turn the camera around a little bit and you look on the other side of the camera, and instead of staring at my shiny head here, you're staring at this crowd of incredible photographers, these supportive community of photographers who align themselves with Sprout. What do you want to say to them?
Yeah, great question. I think first of all, a huge thank you to all of you for being here and watching this so far. We know that Sprout's always been about more than just software. It's about making your workflow simpler and giving you freedom to focus on what matters most for you. And I love how all of you have fostered a great community of like-minded entrepreneurs. For those of you that may not know us, at Freedom, or maybe some of you do, you'll know that we share the exact same mission as Sprout and always have. We understand that the tools we have available to us in this industry don't necessarily meet all the needs of all photographers without having the needs of multiple subscriptions and multiple costly expenses. So as photographers ourselves, shooting nearly 200 weddings a year, my business partner Ryan and I, we understand the headaches that come with handling the business and the marketing side of the industry. And while some of us enjoy the creative and the business side of it, a lot of us, if not most of us, do just prefer the creative sides and want to take the photos. Now, Ryan and I have always wanted to create something that supports your business through the entire client experience. Whether you're just getting started in your business and need the bare minimum that's simple and easy to use, or a solution that's robust and can do everything from point A to point Z. So, for the past 5 years, Ryan and I have been building just that and working very hard on it in the meantime. An all-in-one solution for photographers and videographers. Everything from an app to a CRM to galleries to website builder to printed products and much, much more. And I'll say when we started building this, we didn't actually foresee this partnership in our future, but as our friendship with Bryan and the team grew, and as we expanded our print lab into Toronto, and we had an office very close to you guys, Bryan, it's really shown us how partnering and this relationship and combining our strengths with the already incredible software and team at Sprout, along with the vision and the products that we already had, can really fast track the end goal of creating a very best and really the only truly beginning to end solution for photographers. The fact that we're sat here today, we're having this conversation, it is finally happening after a long time. We're very excited, both Ryan and I know you are, Bryan, and that both of our teams are very excited to begin the work that needs to be done.
So of all the things that you have planned and all the plans that we have together for the future, which is like so exciting, what would you say you're most looking forward to?
Yeah, so I mean, the next few months are going to see a huge investment into development resources and other resources within the team. But we're going to have a real heavy focus on ensuring Sprout is that stable and dependable software that we know our users need it and want it to be. So we're currently outlining a few small feature launches that are quick wins, and as I understand, they're very long time requested features from the community. From a Lightroom plugin to more in-depth lab partner integrations, even simple little things like exporting invoices and signing contracts as a PDF. Now, while most companies start winding down into Q4, we're continuing to work hard on improving and developing this product. Now, some of the things we'll be working on in the next 6 months are a social media and marketing management platform. Now, imagine having the ability to schedule and create marketing campaigns and social media posts directly inside of Sprout, using images that are already inside your galleries. Now, I'm personally extremely excited to pour a huge amount of energy into the gallery platform. It's a very important tool for us as a business as we grew our business. And we want to build a barrage of tools and automations that make it much easier for you to manage as a user and to generate far more sales from your printed products that can be automatically fulfilled from a choice of dozens of lab partners, including Freedom Print Lab. Now, another cool thing that I can mention is all of those tools, all of the data points and things you want to track, no matter what tool it comes from or what data source it comes from, will be viewable inside our new reporting tool that we're building. It's going to allow you to make custom reports showing anything you'd like. So you can make a business weekly scorecard, you can show revenue, website visitors, the amount of leads you had, active clients, and even products sold, all in one report, all automated, all with a click of a button. And it does not stop there, but we want to build this product for you and with you, and we're excited to hear your opinions of what currently exists and your opinions on what currently exists and what you love to see in the future. So if you haven't already, please take that opportunity to fill in our new survey. That's going to be the real driving force behind shaping Sprout as we know it right now and Sprout into the future.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm excited about moving forward together and continuing to serve you better.